Welcome to Kyoto, Japan's timeless city where ancient traditions blend seamlessly with tranquil natural beauty. Beyond the bustling shrines and popular tourist spots lies a quieter world filled with serene temples, cozy tea houses, and charming streets that whisper stories of centuries past. This travel guide invites you to uncover those peaceful corners that many overlook, but locals treasure deeply. Whether you're seeking spiritual reflection, historical discovery, or a gentle stroll through slices of living tradition, Kyoto's less traveled paths promise an unforgettable experience. Throughout this journey, we'll share how to move beyond the crowds, experience the perfect times to visit, and savor authentic flavors in settings untouched by hurried footsteps. Join us as we explore the hidden charms that make Kyoto a sanctuary of calm and cultural richness. Timing your visit to Kyoto is key to experiencing its quiet side. The ideal seasons for peaceful exploration are spring and autumn, when nature's palette softens the cityscape. In early spring, cherry blossoms gently carpet temple paths and canal banks in ethereal pink, transforming quiet corners into pastel dreamscapes. By late November, autumn's vibrant reds, crimsons, and golds set ancient temples ablaze with color, especially in secluded gardens away from the main tourist clusters. Early mornings, often just after sunrise, and weekdays are your best friends to avoid crowds and relish silent moments. Winter brings its own charm. A crispness clears the air, often dusting temple roofs with snow, deepening the sense of stillness. Summers, although bursting with verdant beauty, tend toward bustling festival crowds and humid afternoons, so plan accordingly if your priority is tranquility. To truly embrace Kyoto's hushed beauty, target shoulder seasons and dawn patrols when the city feels like it is yours alone. Kyoto's quieter gems are sprinkled across neighborhoods steeped in history and tradition, each offering a unique blend of natural beauty and cultural depth. Northern Higashiyama remains a sanctuary of old Japan with its narrow lanes bordered by wooden machiya townhouses and moss-coated stone lanterns that guide your path toward hidden temples and tea houses. The Philosopher's Path, a shaded cobbled walkway tracing a still canal sprinkled with cherry trees, leads through an enclave of tranquil temples, tiny art galleries, are seasonal blossoms. Further west, Arashiyama is a lush getaway with bamboo groves and soft riverside trails that become genuinely peaceful if visited early before the weekend crowds flood in. Up north, the mountain villages of Kurama and Kibune offer an escape into nature, where gently flowing rivers and quiet shrines create an intimate atmosphere, especially during cooler months when mist clings to riverbanks. The less touristy backstreets around Gion provide a glimpse into the artisan past, with secluded tea houses, quaint craft shops, and occasional rare sightings of Geico on their way to appointments, moments framed by quiet traditional architecture. By choosing these neighborhoods mindfully, travelers tap into Kyoto's spirit, away from the noise, walking paths well trodden by locals seeking calm and contemplation. Kyoto's landscape is punctuated by over 1,600 temples, each with its distinct aura, many serving as sanctuaries of profound silence, perfect for reflection. Begin with Ryoanji, renowned worldwide for its Zen rock garden, a minimalist arrangement of carefully placed stones set within a bed of raked white gravel. This masterpiece of simplicity invites visitors to pause, breathe, and meditate silently, watching their own mind's movement against the garden's stillness. A short distance away lies Daitokuji, an extensive temple complex comprising numerous small sub-temples where tranquil tea gardens flourish, often welcoming a handful of visitors rather than crowds. Nanzenji, with its vast wooded grounds and historic aqueduct, offers shaded walking trails bordered by moss and bamboo, a perfect refuge on warm days. For a lesser-known treasure, Honen features winding moss-covered paths, understated temple buildings, and a peaceful ambiance maintained by a local community dedicated to preservation. Each temple's quiet is a gateway to the city's deep spiritual heritage, offering space to rest internally as well as externally. When exploring these sites, take time to absorb the subtle details: the scent of incense, the texture of weathered wood, the sound of wind through pine branches, elements that elevate a visit beyond sightseeing into meaningful remembrance. No exploration of Kyoto's quiet corners would be complete without indulging in its blossoming tea culture, a practice woven into the city's very fabric. Tea houses, known as chashitsu, offer much more than a mere beverage. They embody a centuries-old mindful ritual emphasizing harmony, respect, purity, and tranquility. These intimate spaces are often nestled within temple grounds, or concealed behind wooden lattices in hidden gardens, where every detail, from tatami mats to sliding paper doors, is designed to invite introspection and calm. Sample a fresh bowl of matcha, the vibrant powdered green tea, usually served alongside wagashi, delicate confections crafted to balance the tea's natural bitterness with a subtle sweetness that reflects the seasons. Establishments like Ippodo Tea and Gion provide experienced tea masters who guide you through tasting notes and preparation nuances, while small family-run shops up north in quieter neighborhoods offer a homelier, more personal experience. Participating in a tea ceremony here, even briefly, connects visitors not only with nature's rhythm, but also with the refined etiquette and artistry that Japan holds dear, leaving you refreshed and grounded amid Kyoto's serene pace. Kyoto's traditional streets invite you to step gently back through history, while basking in peaceful surroundings, largely unchanged by time. Hanamikoji Street in Gion enchants visitors with its wooden lattice machiya houses, standing shoulder to shoulder. Townsfolk's footsteps replaced early morning by quiet birdsong and soft breeze. Experience the grace of cobblestone lanes like Ninanzaka and Sananzaka, their gentle stone steps winding amid cedar trees, quaint storefronts, and small shrines tucked into quiet alleys. These areas are more than just scenic walking routes. They are living museums where the echoes of geisha footsteps, clinking teacups, and artisans' crafts still linger. Early hours afford rare glimpses of kimono-clad women hurrying discreetly to appointments, while shopkeepers prepare stalls with delicately handmade offerings. Each turn reveals layers of care, heritage, and gentle elegance preserved despite modernity's pressure. Whether taking mindful walks, pausing for thoughtful photography, or simply soaking in the atmosphere, these streets offer a gentle narrative of Kyoto's cultural endurance passed through generations. Kyoto's culinary scene mirrors its quiet charms, subtle, nuanced, and deeply connected to seasonal cycles and local ingredients. Here, meals are considered an art form where taste, presentation, and ambiance blend to create moments of peaceful indulgence. Kaiseki is a pinnacle of this tradition, a multi-course dining experience shaped by balance and harmony, each dish prepared with meticulous care and served in settings designed to calm the mind. Seek out intimate kaiseki restaurants tucked away in quiet neighborhoods, where tatami rooms with sliding shoji screens and soft candlelight transform dinner into a ceremony of savoring. Nishiki Market is a trove for local artisanal foods, fresh pickles, handcrafted sweets, grilled seafood, but for a quiet visit, plan weekday mornings when shops open and locals shop without the throngs. Near Nanzenji Temple, Yudofu Tofu Hot Pot melts simplicity and comfort. A warm, delicate broth steaming beneath fresh tofu cubes and seasonal vegetables, reflecting Buddhist vegetarian traditions. For afternoon treats, look for tiny tea houses offering matcha sweets, where you can sip green tea while seated next to a quiet koi pond or flowering plum tree. Across Kyoto, restaurants emphasize natural materials and subdued lighting to foster relaxed dining environments, perfect for savoring not just food, but an entire sensory and cultural experience. Kyoto's compact geography and thoughtful transit options enable travelers to reach quiet corners easily and sustainably. The dense network of buses and trains connects major and minor districts reliably, though buses are often preferable for reaching temple enclaves and traditional neighborhoods nestled off major commuter lines. Consider purchasing a 1 or 2 day bus pass to reduce fare hassle and enjoy flexible hopping on and off. For greater freedom, rent a bicycle. Kyoto's flat terrain and scenic cycling paths make for a wonderfully quiet, self-paced journey, especially along the Kamogawa River or quiet lanes lined with sakura trees. Walking remains the best option for truly absorbing Kyoto's serenity, particularly in clusters of temples and historic streets where pedestrian zones prevail. Off-peak transit usage, ideally mid-morning or mid-afternoon on weekdays, keeps your experience peaceful and prevents sensory overload. Keep in mind that many quiet temples and tea houses may be best accessed by combining short walks with public transport. With some planning, Kyoto's transportation options help you shrink the map to a calm, immersive experience rather than a frantic checklist. Embark early to capture Kyoto's tranquility at its peak. Start just after sunrise at Ryoanji, arriving before tour buses to appreciate the Zen garden's profound simplicity and serene silence. From there, take a leisurely stroll along the Philosopher's Path, a stone-lined canal walk flanked by cherry blossom trees, where seasonal flowers and mossy lanterns guide your footsteps. Pause at the tranquil Honen-in temple to reflect among mossy grounds and attend a short, serene tea ceremony in a tatami room, connecting intimately with Kyoto's tea traditions. For lunch, seek a small kaiseki restaurant hidden in northern Higashiyama, offering a multi-course meal that balances light vegetable dishes and delicate fish with seasonal flavors. Early afternoon, wander down the stone stairways of Ninenzaka and Saninzaka, visiting local craft shops and hush shrines, soaking in the timeless atmosphere amid wooden architecture. As late afternoon draws near, set out west to Arashiyama's bamboo grove, timing your visit just before sunset to experience the towering stalks bathed in soft golden light with thinning crowds. Finish your day with a gentle riverside walk beside the Katsura River, then retreat to a quiet local eatery, serving traditional fare in low-lit surroundings, ending your immersion in Kyoto's peaceful rhythms. This itinerary strikes a balanced pace, blending physical movement with moments for rest and reflection, crafting a day that is both rich in culture and gentle on the spirit. Exploring Kyoto's serene corners can be both enriching and budget-friendly with mindful planning. Most temples charge modest admission fees, generally under 500 yen, ensuring spiritual sites remain accessible to all travelers. Dining in mid-range tea houses and casual kaiseki eateries offers excellent value. Expect to spend between 1,000 and 3,000 yen per meal, where quality and ambiance complement each other beautifully. Nishiki Market's street foods and artisanal snacks present affordable tasting opportunities while preserving authenticity. Public transit is efficient and economical. Single rides rarely exceed 230 yen, and daily bus or combined bus-subway passes around 600 to 900 yen offer substantial savings. Accommodations vary widely, but traditional guest houses or ryokans on the city's outskirts often provide better value for an immersion experience, typically costing less than centrally located hotels with tourist rates. Consider weekday stays or shoulder seasons to secure lower prices and quieter environments. Prioritizing slow travel, opting for fewer locations and deeper experiences, supports both your budget and Kyoto's tranquil character, allowing you to live fully within your means while honoring the city's peaceful essence. When stepping into Kyoto's quiet corners, observing local customs ensures your visit is both respectful and enriched. Inside temple grounds, speak softly or remain silent, allowing space for personal reflection and maintaining the sanctity of the environment. Flash photography is generally discouraged as it disturbs others and diminishes the moment's natural ambiance. Always remove your shoes when entering traditional buildings, unless signs indicate otherwise. Bringing clean socks or tabi is appreciated. In tea ceremonies, watch and follow your host's movements carefully. Savoring each step slowly fosters mindfulness and respect for the ritual's artistry. Dressing modestly honors the cultural context, so avoid loud colors or overly casual attire when visiting sacred sites. Carry cash in small denominations, as many temples, local shops, and tea houses do not accept credit cards. Bowing, waiting patiently in line, refraining from eating or drinking while walking, and being punctual demonstrate your sincere respect. These small, considered acts weave a shared atmosphere of calm and courtesy, deepening your connection with Kyoto's living traditions and the welcoming people who uphold them. Kyoto ranks among the world's safest cities for travelers, with low crime rates and efficient public transport systems that run on time and are well maintained. While the city is safe, standard precautions remain wise. Choose well-reviewed accommodations, keep your belongings close in crowded spots, and avoid dimly lit lanes after dark. Medical facilities and pharmacies are readily accessible, and many tourist centers provide English-speaking assistance. For those walking or cycling, wear well-fitted, comfortable shoes and check weather conditions beforehand. Kyoto's summers can be humid, while winters cool briskly. Carry a water bottle, especially when exploring outdoor temple gardens on warm days. Take care on uneven or stone-paved paths common in traditional areas, and consider bringing a small flashlight or using your phone's light app when visiting dim spaces or evening strolls. Be mindful of local signage, especially in rural mountain areas where wildlife may appear or environmental protections are in force. With thoughtful preparation, your peaceful explorations will remain worry-free, allowing you to immerse fully in Kyoto's serene surroundings. Kyoto's quiet corners offer a refreshing contrast to the city's more crowded attractions, a chance to slow down, breathe deeply, and reconnect with nature and history. From serene temples that cultivate contemplative silence, subtle tea ceremonies that celebrate mindful pace, to tranquil walks through age-old streets framed by wooden lattices and mossy stones, these experiences illuminate the heart of Japanese tradition and hospitality. Whether revisiting or discovering Kyoto for the first time, carving out moments of peaceful reflection enriches any journey, sharpening your senses and deepening appreciation. Embrace the gentle rhythms, respect local customs, and allow yourself to be present amid beauty that transcends time and trends. Kyoto's quiet magic awaits you, promising a spiritual and sensory retreat that lingers long after your footsteps fade, inspiring inner calm that permeates beyond travel itself.